Jadon Sancho had been a polarizing name that separated Man United fanbase into two different parties, the pro-Ten Hag and the Ten Hag out parties, whereby one side viewed Ten Hag's inability to bring out the best of Sancho instead escalate to a massive turmoil, full-blown estranged relationship, while the other side held Sancho as a talented yet lazy and uninspiring individual failed to keep up his high profile as a player. This ugly situation led to Sancho loaned to his former club Borussia Dortmund. Although Sancho initially faced a number of criticism playing woefully in a number of matches, recently see himself complete resurgent performance against PSG in the Champions League semi-final. Deliver an almost masterclass showing he's still the electrifying players that many people anticipated. However, this performance resulted many Man United fans begging a question: why Sancho unable to replicate such performance inconsistently in the Red Devil shirts while capable to do it in the German club? Was it due to Sancho's own playstyle, or was it Erik ten Hag's tactics approach, or was it the environment he was in? So in this video, we'll be looking into the difference between the Sancho playing times in the United and Dortmund. Also disregard the reports, is Sancho really fit into the Man United squad? In case you didn't know, what is up ladies and gentlemen, I'm Marvin, codename CM. Welcome to the Code United channel once again. If you in any shape or form stumble into this channel and somehow some way like this kind of content, do please like, share and subscribe to this channel, as each of your precious subscription will be a massive motivation for me to upload new content. And don't forget to ring the notification bell for every new upload. With that said, let's get straight into the video. £73 million was the fee paid by Man United to secure his signature, where although Sancho's arrival in Man United had been fulfilled with certain hype, he was overshadowed by another player arrival a month later in the name of Cristiano Ronaldo, whom return to the club made him known worldwide. As for Jadon Sancho, he was brought in to the sole purpose to bring a balance between Man United's left-sided heavy playstyle, as Sancho, despite the dominance of inverted wingers and rock-footed wingers, Sancho proved he was capable not just playing invertedly, but thrived in a more traditional winger role. Utilizing his tricky close control plus creativity eventually made his name in Dortmund, accumulated double digit in both goal and assists in the 3 straight seasons before joining Man United. He together Haaland and Bellingham become the embodiment for Dortmund being an amazing talent factory. While joining Man United, Sancho struggled initially, being the initiator for the 007 or the James Bond meme after failing to register any goal and assist in his first 7 matches. He managed to score his first goal for the club against Villarreal to secure a spot in the knockout stage of the Champions League. 5 days later, he scored his first Premier League goal against Chelsea. However, with Oli Sack replaced by Rangnick as a caretaker, Sancho instead played as a right winger. He see himself play more on the left, allowed him to cut into his stronger right foot. Sancho gradually shows his glimpse of his Dortmund days, but overall his first season ended up a disappointment with 5 goals and 3 assists in the 38th appearance. When Erik ten Hag joined Man United, Sancho's ball retention and close control was viewed to be a key player for Man United. He even scored a massive goal against Liverpool that helped Man United secure the win and kick-started Man United's progressive season. But Sancho along the season faced a number of personal issues that Erik ten Hag allowed him to take time off away from the pitch. And when he made his appearance against Forest, close to 5-month absence, Sancho shows some of the decent performance, including helping Man United draw against Leeds United after Man United was down 2-0 starting the second half. He ended the season with 7 goals and 3 assists in the 41 appearance, a mild improvement compared to last season. Coming this season is where everything turned sour. After a 3-1 loss to Arsenal, Erik ten Hag made a post-match comment on not picking Sancho due to the performance in the training, was clapped back by Sancho calling untrue, and he was scapegoated for a long time, causes a massive backlash within the United team. The deteriorating relationship between Sancho and Erik ten Hag led to United loan him out to Dortmund. Speaking some of the background of Jadon Sancho in Man United, what is so different in the performance in Germany and England? In Dortmund, Sancho's role had been equal divided in both wings, including as a number 10, but mainly functioned as a right wingers in the 4-2-3-1 formation, even moved to a more central 3-4-3 formation at the half spaces along the front 3 beside the spearheaded lone striker. In this system, actually favors Sancho as when he received the ball, instead of a winger hugging the touchline, Sancho played more as a false winger. He likes to drift towards the central, form either wing where he allowed him surrounded by many Dortmund players. with players like Haaland, Ruiz, Reina, and Bellingham, now Adeyemi, Mellon, and also Hala, were hard-working, constant movement around Sancho when he has the ball, either overlapping him or underlapping him be an option for the playmake. Under his close control, he uses many quick and small touches, make a 1-2 exchange with players and then change the direction before bursting away from the opponent, or to come to a stop, take his thoughts of the surroundings and move away from pressure. This constant pass and goal movement uses multiple manipulation on the opponent defense, shows that Sancho a much more complex playstyle. Besides, Sancho was not sloth when it comes to 1v1 situation, when advancing using his simple, effective drop or shoulder to put opponent off balance, and from there uses his brilliant footwork and balance to take advantage. Yes, Sancho was not a main outlet when it comes to 1v1 wing play, rather he would prefer retaining the ball, allow his teammate come close to him, a similar playstyle to Jack Grealish in his recent Man City days. With teammate make a constant movement surrounding him, drag the opponent with them, allowed not just spaces for Sancho to attack, but Sancho contain the awareness to make a correct decision using other players' movement. So in Dortmund system, feel more with movement players that able to free up spaces, and teammate with much more complex game, willing to play a lot of 1-2 passes with him helps Sancho thrive in the system. As in Man United was completely different way of play that did not 100% utilize Sancho's high complexity skill set. Under Ole managerial period, Man United played a heavy counter-attacking way with lower possession build. That means that Man United was much more direct, using Bruno or Maguire long pass, swing the ball to the wings for quick forwards to catch the ball. Even though Sancho was quick himself, clocked a much faster sprint speed than Garnacho, surprised, but he was not a quote powerful runner. As Sancho game uses his speed more of a quick burst rather than a 10 to 15 yard burst of pace like Rashford. Furthermore, in England or Premier League in general, many wingers was thus more isolated, often had to take on the fullbacks 1v1 situation. Although in Bundesliga, Sancho shows he's capable handling himself 1v1, in the Premier League against a much more athletic fullbacks, Sancho struggled massively to even break down any defender. And it showed in the stat as well, as Sancho before moving to England attempted a 5 to 6 takes-ons per 90 minutes with 55.8 success rate. While moving to England, his number maintained at 55.3 success rate, but with a lesser 3 to 4 attempts. It shows he finds the Premier League fullbacks much more harder to beat. Adding salt to injury, a lot of Man United players do not offer a lot of off-ball movement, more willing to bring the ball, hence they may stay stationary on their area, causes Sancho lack of option to manipulate opponent's movement. This shows when Sancho paired with Aaron Wan-Bissaka, not the best offensive fullbacks. Sancho consistently got isolated 1v2 or even 1v3 situation, asking him to break down was a tough task, while moving to the left pie with a much offensive look shot, using short overlapping run benefits Sancho in a much better way. So in the comparison of Dortmund, Sancho capable to thrive while struggle massively in Man United, boil down to one statement: off-ball movement. Both teams encourage a more different system, with Dortmund focus more on the team movement with constant running, dragging opponent, open up massive spaces, allowed Sancho complex pass and move playstyle to flourish. While Man United a favor a more direct playstyle as winger focus on beating their opponent with flair tricks or raw physical specimens. When beating their man only trigger other players' movement close to the wingers. Hence this playstyle, Sancho do not possess such quality. Going back to the question, regardless on Sancho reporting leaving Man United, do Sancho have the profile that matches Eritrean philosophy? To me, this might be a hot take. Sancho on paper actually tick many boxes aside for defensive work rate, as Eritrean likes to have a high possession with wingers being a ball retention and creative playstyle. Just see Anthony in Ajax, a flair and erratic player, but his main asset as a player was his ball retention capability. Receiving ball back against opponent, make a quick spin, push a ball up front. Sancho have that close control style but do not have the defensive output. But since the move to Man United, Everton required to make use what he have been playing more reserved counter-attacking playstyle, hence both Anthony and Sancho did not perform too well. As if Everton have the final saying on the team by recruit players favor his high possession style, I think Sancho would definitely be a key player. Yet all this were just theory, as Sancho refusal to apologize and high wages basically seal his fate to leave Man United. That's the end of the video. What do you guys think? What will be your take on Sancho thriving in Dortmund but flop in Man United? Comment down below so that we can have a discussion. Hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you all in the next one.